Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you half a page that I've done in my small Dina Wakley journal, and I'm using some Peerless watercolours. My Peerless watercolours are actually the Jane Davenport selection, so I actually got them from her store a little while ago, like last year sometime. I can't remember when. Anyway, they're really nice and I haven't really played with them that often. So what Peerless watercolours are these little squares of watercolour, and what you do is you wet your paintbrush and you dip it into the paint and you get these gorgeous little colours, and they really do go a very long way. So yeah, so I'm just making up a bit of a background here using those beautiful colours. So I've got a variety of blues, some greens and some pinks, and a little bit of yellow. And the yellow mixed in with the blue, of course, makes a little bit of green, so that adds a bit more interest into it as well. So I've got my colours there, and I've got a few little puddles happening at the side, so I'm going to start drying that off here in a minute. And I'm going to be blowing the colours around because I really like how they dry when you do blow them back and forth over the top of each other. You get these cool little water effect marks into it. So just giving that a bit of a dry. So that looks pretty cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm adding in a layer of clear gesso, because what I'm planning on doing is adding a collage over the top. Now, as we all know, watercolours run as soon as you hit them with a medium. So to try and stop that from happening is why I've done a very thin layer of clear gesso over the top. My clear gesso is just from Liquitex. It's quite a coarse one. I'm not sure if I really like it, but it does do the job. So I'm just giving that bit of a dry. I've just scraped it on with a spatula scraper thing that I got from a class once upon a time. So yeah, so now that that's all nice and dry, I'll be able to put my regular gel over the top with my collage, and the colours won't run. Well, that's the plan anyway. They probably will still a little bit, but not very much. So what I'm doing off camera there is just snipping out the image that I want to use. So I'm just tidying up, cutting it as close as I possibly can to where I want it to go, and trimming off the bottom so that she'll actually fit into the page. So the regular gel is just from Golden. I actually quite like this. It's a gloss. It's a heavy, no, what is it? It's a regular gel from Golden. It's really nice. So I've just pasted that in, put the gel in over the bottom, and then put your collage over the top, and then put a layer of the medium over the top as well. And that just helps seal the thin tissue in and onto your page. So when it's dry, the gel goes translucent, so you can really see the darker, like the dark lines of the print that Dina has done. So I'm just going around it with my Fude Ball Pen, just to give it a bit more of an outline, putting in some cheeks into her face there with a bit of Posca pen, and mopping up a bit of excess because, it went a little bit too much. Popping in some bits into the eyes just to create a little bit more interest, just so it's not so plain, really. And I'm thinking about which kind of quote I might like to add in, and I really don't know what I'm going to use. But I do find this stamp out of one of Dina's stamp sets, and we all have a story to tell, which we all do. So we're all different, and we all have amazing things that we've done or do that people just don't know about. So the outline there is just a Stabilo All Pencil that I've just dipped into my water, and that's my page. So I really hope that you liked it. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.